Oh, I very much enjoy Tim as my instructor. He's got that great balance of serious, no nonsense, but yet slightly playful when it's appropriate. Very well knowledgeable. Certainly understands material. He's mastered that. It's been clear from a 26 year career that he's had. The lineage is important. Dr. Gilboyne, I think, is in as his protege. I think that's a treasure to us, the students that are learning hypnotherapy from a client-centered approach. Is just invaluable, as opposed to any other school that might be out there whose originators came from a different background, maybe in mental health or illnesses that just might lack that compassionate position that you really need to come from. So in any case, that's what I enjoy the most about Tim, and his ability to control the flow of class conversation, information delivery, all just weaved in expertly. I have a lot of old college professors that should probably take a class from him on just how to operate a classroom. So that's wonderful. What do I think about class structure, the way the program is run? I think the format is perfect the way it is, and that is because I compare it to my other educational experiences, whether that's public university, college, vocational training, maybe through the military or something like this. And I've experienced the gamut. Some are simply just lecture with a minimal amount of input or feedback from the student in the form of homework or assignments. Some, of course, college classes may have the lecture and the lab. But I think the most important is really the hands-on skills, because as people, as humans, most of us learn through experience. And here, that's what is focused on. So I happen to love the 1 or 2 days lecture. You've got to get your front loading and your big picture information. Then you go into some more specific theory and then practice. And I think the thing that I appreciate most about the way the training is structured here is the individual attention from coaches as we break up into teams or groups, which are small, typically around 3 to 4 people per group, depending on what module and class size and such. And that's usually 1 coach per team. So that's a student to teacher ratio of 4 to 1, 3 to 1, as opposed to university or something like this, which is more like 30 to 1. Quality of education is much higher in this environment than any other that you compare it to. So I really appreciate the structure here, and just the 3-level learning, theory and lecture, and then the I won't say the lab, but the practicum, and then there's always feedback at the end. We call the debrief. So that's very important for us to integrate that. So excellent structure. I love that. One thing that might improve one day is some of these modules are so full of information that it would be awesome just to add an extra week if that were doable.